What's up, everybody? My name is Concardi. Before I start up this video, I would like to say it would be greatly appreciated if nobody would call the cops on account of this video. I make these kind of videos for fun, for entertainment purposes. I do not plot on shooting up anything. Anyways, these are all the toy guns that I've either made or bought, or have gotten passed down, or something else. Mainly just bought. Most of these are just bought and made. Now I'm going to start these off by oldest to newest. Not like oldest as in like I've had this gun for a long time. I just mean like date the replica of the actual gun itself was made. So yeah, let's get to that. Okay, put that down. Pardon me for all the random shit I have on this desk. Okay, so let's start off with a couple of old ones. This is a replica of a Kentucky flintlock long rifle. And yeah, I've had this for a while. This is because this makes it so it can blow flour out of the muzzle, so like you just, hold on, I made some. Okay, so you take a thing of flour, just pour it in here, and then just take this thing, just there you blow, and then flour comes out of the muzzle. That design is not mine. That design, the credit for this goes to You Can Live History. They are some pretty awesome people there, and yeah, it is really fun. So yeah, there's that, and here's another one. This is the Pirates of the Caribbean Jack Sparrow's flintlock pistol. It's really just molded plastic. Nothing here moves. It's just all hollow plastic. I have no clue if you heard that or not. But it is all hollow plastic. I'm probably gonna have some people commenting saying you should not point a gun inside your mouth, but I don't know. So, next one we got the Civil War musket from Gander Mountain. That has gone out of business. Well, the one that I have by me, I don't know if Gander Mountain, the company itself, has gone out of business, but I most certainly hope not. I like Gander Mountain. And so yeah, this is a Civil War musket, and as I've learned through modifying that, this thing is also a cap gun, so you could just take cap, put it on the nipple, and then bammo. I'm not gonna actually fire a cap in my own house, because my grandma's here and she found that out. I think she'd be pissed. So yeah, there's that. And we've got this. Now this by a Winchester rifle that I've modified into a 1860 Henry just by taking this bottom thing off. I still have that right over here. Well, here's half. If I can get everything on. So those trees go like that. And so it would pretty much look something like that. And this is the girl's Winchester rifle that I bought. There is a, if any of you remember that video. Okay. Here is a cardboard Labatt revolver. Nothing just moves here, it's just mainly cardboard, super glued onto cardboard, super glued onto more cardboard. Now, one thing I'm going to have to improve on this is it does that. I'm going to use this actually. It does this. So I'm going to have to fix that. There is nothing special. This is my 1851 Remington New Model Army, used by the mysterious man with no name on I don't remember, see a movie before a High Plains Drifter. And also used by Lee Van Cleef's character in The Good, Bad, the Ugly, Angel Eyes. Although I'm pretty sure his is a cartridge conversion, so I'll just put that back. That's really special. None of these three cardboard revolvers actually have anything that moves, it's just, yeah. This is the Colt 1851 Navy, or it's 1860, I don't remember. This gun was a cartridge conversion used by Clint Eastwood's and Eli Wallach's character, Tuco and Blondie. They both had this particular pistol. I'm pretty sure almost everybody in that movie had this kind of pistol. So yeah. There. What else does that got? Here's some three old West revolvers. This is a roll cap revolver. It takes your roll caps like these. See, something like this. All you have to do is load it. It's just, well, not do that. Just bring the hammer back a bit. Bring that back. And then what you do is you put the roll in there. Bring it to the first cap. And then just somehow close it up. I don't remember how to work this thing. I have not used this thing in a while because this thing sometimes sends sparks your way, and that for me kind of stings. And so yeah. So yeah, I really do not use that thing often. I'll put this back. I would just leave that there. This thing was a dart gun, like just take some plastic darts. I have some someplace, don't know where the hell they are, but yeah. This thing was a dart gun, you pull the hammer back and then load. But unfortunately you can't do that because the hammer on this thing broke. I also had a Winchester rifle that did that, but the main thing of it just broke. So yeah. So that, this thing, I have no clue what the heck it's supposed to be. Something that does this. So that's it for these three things. So these will go back. Okay, there's that. is a 1911 I made. Has the bowling slide. Kind of forgotten the hammer. No mag weld. This thing is a really crappy dart gun. I would not suggest buying these. These things broke on me about the first day. This thing broke on me right after I opened it. If you want to check that out, that's in some place in my videos. So yeah, there's these. And yeah, this is a broken airsoft gun that my friend Brody gave me. And yeah, basically the mechanism that pushes this thing back, that don't work. But the safety on this thing still works. See it? Well, on rare occasions you can do that, but it's not really meant to happen, but you can do that. Okay, so that's it for these. The 4 1911s. Okay, this is a Walther PP. This is a Walther P38 that I made. As mag weld, really hard to get a magazine in it. And working slide. One thing I hate about this thing is sometimes barrel ends up going kind of crooked. I don't remember where the hell I had this thing for sliding back. It's hard to get the magazine in, and it kind of feels like the trigger guard is trying to smush your finger. I'm losing circulation. So yeah, that. And so that's it for the Walther P38. Just move on to my gun. Put this back. I have this. Not sure. This is my Walther PPK. This is the Walther PPK. And I'm pretty sure you can get for both the Scout and the Engineer, or basically whoever has a pistol. I just mainly play as Engineer and on it, so I'm pretty sure this would be a gun that the Engineer would have. So yeah, there's that. You got working slide, magazine weld. Problem with this thing is these little tabs, this thing, that thing, and this thing tend to usually come undone. So yeah, that's something I gotta fix. And it did have rear irons. I did have a front iron sight on this thing, but I don't know where that went. But at least I got rear iron sights. So that. This is about a C96. Nothing moves on this. There's no magazine. Just do that. I plan on making a stripper clip for this thing. Like just mainly a little strip. And you go on there, just pretend. And you just take it off. And then you just do that. But really nothing special with this. Yeah. So I'll put this back. This is the TF2 Luger Morph that I have in place of the Luger. This is a gun you can get for both Scout and the Engineer and TF2. I've got 3 magazines for this thing. 3. I also have 3 for the Walther P38. I only have 2 for the Walther PPK. I don't have any magazines for the 2 1911s. So yeah, you got Luger, it's in place of the Luger P08 right now, because I'm pretty sure that's what this gun is based off of. No slide, but at least the mag bolt works. And there's no slide because I have no clue how the heck the slide on Luger works. So yeah, there's that. Put you back. And this is a wooden Thompson that I made. You just put the magazine on a weird way, just screw it on, and then just go. And so, yeah, there's that. And yeah, there's supposed to be a selector switch here, but that broke. We got drawn on magazine release. Just although the unfortunate part is sometimes when you take the magazine out, sawdust occasionally flies out. So there's that. And there's this. This is the MP40 used by the Germans in World War II. Also, you screw the magazine on. Like that. That's the stock. If I can get the dang thing off. So yeah, like that. Although occasionally the stock can sometimes poke you a bit, which gets a bit annoying, but yeah. Got the bolt. And then you just do that. And sawdust too does occasionally fly out of this thing when you let out the magazine. Pretty sure that's because the magazine is made out of wood and you're screwing into wood. But I don't know. That way you don't want to use a stock. This goes onto a screw like that. Although I really need to make improvements on this thing. Anyway, this is the German. This is the British stun gun with no stock, because the stock on this thing broke for some reason. The magazine on this thing does. This thing is also a screw off magazine. Screw off. There you go. Screw off. Hashtag joke. Sawdust too does come out of this thing when you take the magazine off. And so yeah. That's what this thing looks like. I've got painted semi-auto or full auto magazine. Painted up inside the magazine, low pan on that, the bolt. Rear iron sight, front iron sight. I have no clue how well you can see that. Although honestly, I think I've kind of screwed up on the iron sights, but heck, I have a feeling this thing was more something meant to be fired from the hip than actually meant to be something they used to aim and shoot straight and true. Oh, and this thing you really do not get a snug fit because the screw also occasionally does sometimes just does that. If I meant by fire from the hip, just looks something like this. Yeah, something like that. There's that. Now for my next gun, we've got an M16. This I have about 5 magazines for. The magazines for this thing really aren't that hard to make. You just make a that rough shape. And you just put it in and yeah. That's basically it. You got safe and fire, shell ejector over there, that thing. I have a feeling that thing is supposed to be on the other side. Mag release, carry handle and rear iron sight, front iron sight, big grip, longer barrel. Even though I heard that a bunch of Vietnam veterans complained about this thing. That's basically about it. Nothing really special about this thing. The only thing special is that I can do this. That's basically it for the M16. Now, here, now this is an Airsoft AK-47. Powered by electricity, not a spring-powered gun. I don't have battery for this thing. This thing was given to me by my friend Brody. Also, same Brody that gave me the 1911. I just had the 1911 earlier than I had this thing. So yeah. Iron sight seem good. Even at its highest point and the lowest point. So and even if I found out you can do this, you can shoot all the way up to the moon. Or somehow flip it over to there. But I honestly really do not feel comfortable doing that. But yeah. That's it. Although toggle switch on this thing also too does work. Just do like safe, auto, semi-auto, magazine release. Mainly just it. So there's that. Oh, we also have this thing. This is supposed to be a gangster gun. I just got this at Party City because I wanted something for my Joker costume because I was the Joker for Halloween. I still have that. Maybe I'm going to use that for a video someday. I don't know. I'm honestly curious if that thing even fits me now. Anyways, this is the gangster gun. Basically, it uses the same mechanism as a noisemaker, like something like this. Basically, something like that. That's pretty much it. Nothing else real special. This is one of my favorites, the MP5. Drop some. This thing I have 2 magazines for. This. And this. Two magazines just so I can do this. HK MP5 slab. So there's that. Nothing else moves. Stock for some reason ended up wobbly. That's basically the only con about this thing. So yeah. Next gun, we've got this max action shotgun that I've added a sling to. And this thing, to make this thing the Frontier Justice shotgun from Team Fortress 2. And it is perfect because this thing holds 3 rounds, and the Frontier Justice from Team Fortress 2 also holds 3 rounds. And so, yeah, if you're looking for a toy gun to modify into the Frontier Justice shotgun, buy something like this. It is really accurate to it, somewhat. Holds 3 rounds. And this thing, you don't have to make the noise for it, you just do that. The next gun, we've got this thing. This is a hunting rifle that I've added a homemade scope onto. Now the commercials say it can hold 2. I've actually found a way to cheat that and to hold 3. Got the scope kind of a wee bit pushed in someplace over there. But anyways, here's how you can load 3 in. You just load in your 2, and you push it down, and you put another round in. And honestly, this part can be a pain in the butt to get in, because sometimes it just flies out, sometimes it just gets stuck underneath the bolt. So sometimes you just have to just insert it into the chamber and just move the bolt. And then and yeah, there's that. This back. I think you went this way. Put that over there. Okay. This is a doozy I made this for the clock. Usually I only have one thing for, nothing else on this moves. It only just has the magazine, the stock, the extendable stock does not come out, and so yeah, there's that. And I kind of accidentally broke the trigger guard while trying to cut out the hole for your finger to put into it. Probably gonna have to retape this part because I have a feeling that's gonna come off sometime. And I just literally noticed this today, and so yeah, there's that. Put this back. Okay, what else have I done? This third one is the lock that I talked about for the magazine that went to this. I was searching for my Uzi magazine. This is my semi and full auto block, and you just go. So there's this. This thing go to. Yeah, I got this. So this thing is both my semi and full auto Glock. I have two 15-round magazines and one full auto magazine. Okay, hold on. So these would be two 15-round magazines and one 30-round magazine. 30-round magazine, so you can go full auto. 15-round magazine, so you can go semi-auto and or full auto. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there's that. This is this TF2 rocket launcher for the soldier. You can just load up toilet paper, these toilet paper tubes into it. 2, 3, 4. I just do. And the cool part about this, you can just keep inserting more and more and more in, because occasionally, sometimes, they can do this. They can crap out the empty shells. So yeah, there's that. And I'm gonna have fun unloading this. And the final one is the portal gun from the game Portal. This thing is not really a weapon. It's meant to be a teleporter. And I've also added a warning sign back there to show that this is not meant to kill people. It says, warning, do not point portal gun at yourself or other living organisms. Failure to do so may lead to serious injury or death. Because if you just shoot this at yourself, you're shooting a portal into your face. And I'm pretty sure that would be pretty painful. Because now people can just teleport through your head. That sounds weird. Okay. What else have I not reviewed? Okay. This is a broken Airsoft 357 Magnum. It used to work. This is the used to work. If you know what, very of you have seen my video Revolver. If you know what, they have a clue what I'm talking about. This thing used to be single action, but the thing that locked the hammer back here, that broke, so now it just does this. Safety still works though, so can't really do anything. But yeah, this I just use as like a this I just use as a prop just to basically that. So yeah. This is a little cap gun. I decided to have this as like a little 8-round 22 Magnum revolver. Be like that. I have 2 cylinders because, like I said in my last video, I had one of these, but I tried to modify it into a longer barrel revolver because at the time I wasn't into like your smaller barrel revolvers. I was more into like revolvers like with the big barrel, even though this would be better for like something for a concealed carry or something like that. So yeah. So this thing is an 8-round cap gun. I've got a little speed loader cylinder, so you just dispose of that, and then click, and then yeah, there you go. That's basically it. And those are all my toy airsoft cardboard guns that I've collected throughout through the years. Oh, wait. I nearly forgotten about this thing. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a lot of people pissed off about that too. But this is a wood L1 Garand. Bolt is a Allen wrench wired to a screw really does not work. Yeah. Oh, most of my wood guns, I plan on getting them painted sometime. Don't know when. It'll happen someday though. So yeah. This thing is a guitar strap. It is a bit tangled up right now for some reason. Untangle, paste, there we go. So now, there we go. You can strap onto it like that. Except this thing doesn't have a habit of disconnecting from the sling. For some reason, I don't know. So we've got the stock sling, this sling, the front sling, and this sling. I don't know what this thing is for. Because somebody who serves in the military or is a veteran tell me what this part of an M1 Garand is for, because I am curious on why they don't use this front sling or anything. They just use this little rear sling up here. So yeah. Anyways, that is all my wooden, toy, airsoft, cardboard guns I've collected throughout so many years. And do not call the cops on me because I have so many toy guns. I just do this for collecting. I just collect many of these guns, and cardboard guns and making all the wood in cardboard guns is just a hobby that I do. I have no plot of shooting up anything, and hopefully never will. By the looks of how things have gone through my life, I don't think I ever will. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you like this video, slap the crap out of a like and or subscribe button. And if you choose to subscribe, don't forget to hit the little bell to get notified on when I upload a video next. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.